Hey everybody, and welcome to another Interstellar Modeler. In this video we're going to spend a little bit more time here in the Space 1999 universe as I review this Eagle 1 transporter kit by MPC, which was recently reintroduced by Round 2. And as any fan of the series knows, the Eagle transporter serves as the main workhorse for the moonbase. It does everything from transport cargo to personnel to even acts as its main defense against enemies. Now, this model kit has been intermittently available throughout the years since the 1970s, and with each release, they never really changed anything. This time, however, there is an exception because they now include a new decal sheet. And hopefully with a new decal sheet, we'll be able to obtain a better representation of the ship. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes inside the box. These are the main parts here, and to my recollection, they don't look any different from the previous releases. So what you have here are the landing pods. You've got the cockpit area, you have the main housing, and you have this one section that has always bugged me, and that's this area right here. And I say that because these should be hollow. These cages, if you will, should allow you to look through to see some interior detailing. Unfortunately, they've always molded this solid, so you're left with painting these darker or black to simulate shadows, and because you can't see through them. So you're still left with having to do that. Now, the one thing that is different is the decal sheet, so let me go ahead and pull that over here. And there's quite a few decals now included. The original kit only came with decals that I recall for these Moonbase Alpha logos. Other than that, it really didn't come with anything else. You can see this decal sheet has a lot more stuff to it. So just to point out a few things here, you have decals now for windows that will go here in this section. You also have decals for these darker painted areas, well, they're supposed to be painted anyway, that are in this cockpit section here. So before you were left with having to paint that. So that's nice that they added those. You have decals now to give you some detailing in this section here. And you even have decals that cover the doorways to give you more detailing there. Now, the other thing that's always bugged me about this kit is the landing gear, because these sections here are highly inaccurate. You can see these square protrusions that you see here, and essentially all you do is you just take the landing pad and stick it into this hole. And there should be more detailing to that as well. This should be almost like a cage type structure here that goes around the landing pad area, and to compensate for that, however, they have included these decals, and that's what these are for here. These actually go onto the square piece and then fold over so that when you look at it from the side it looks like it is hollow. So at least that's something, but yeah, that is always something that's been very inaccurate. And you know, if you look at the studio miniature, there's a lot more detailing that goes to those landing pads too. And I am going to nitpick a little bit here because I'm going to point out one other thing that's inaccurate, and that's the flooring section of this main housing area. The exhaust ports here, unfortunately, are molded into the flooring there, so you're left with having to paint that, and they're not the right shape either. And you've got these four sections here, 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 and here that are essentially extendable landing pads that are molded into the floor as well. So unfortunately, this is inaccurate too. Now, before I wrap this up, I'm going to show you two models of the Eagle that I consider prized possessions, if you will, of my collection, and those are the Product Enterprise Eagles. And in my opinion, at least anything you can buy out there, they're one of the most accurate representations of the Space 1999 Eagle. I know there are some resin models and a few other things that are available that are probably more accurate than these, but let me just show you these, and you can see the difference in the detailing. Alright, so first let me show you this replica. This is from Product Enterprise, and this is the standard Eagle here. Product Enterprise released this a number of years back. Unfortunately, they aren't very easy to get a hold of, but you still can. Right now, they probably run you about a few $100 to get them. When I first bought this, it was about $70 to $80, I believe. So when it came out, I just had to get one because I've always loved this design. So let me just kind of go over a few things here, and you can see how much different this one is versus what I just showed you with the MPC kit. And again, you can see the module here and here is hollow, revealing the detailing that's inside. And you can also see the landing pad area is a lot different. You can see there's a lot more detailing there. There's a cage essentially that surrounds the housing to the landing gear. And if I turn it over here, you can see the bells, or these exhaust ports here that I pointed out just a second ago, look much different. And you can see these are the extendable pads for the main housing area there. And let me just show you the engines here, because there is some detail in it is lacking in the MPC kit as well. One particular thing is that they did not include these exhaust ports here. And if you look at the studio miniature, that's kind of what it looked like there. And there's some piping and things that are present in this particular version here that is missing in the MPC kit as well. And let me take a second to show you the other one that I own. And that's this version here with these booster packs. Now, they actually released several versions of this. They had the standard Eagle, they had this one, and I think they had the Cargo Eagle and the Medical Eagle too, that Product Enterprise released. And this one I really like. This is from the Season 2 opener. Commander Koenig had ordered these extra booster packs to be added to the Eagle there. And yeah, this particular Product Enterprise version came with all this detailing here, and you can see they did a really nice job. Now, there is going to be a kit released with this type of housing and these booster packs and so forth soon, and essentially, though, it is going to be the MPC kit with these added parts. So unfortunately, there's still going to be some of these other deficiencies, but at least they're going to give you the option to add this section here. So the fact that I have these two in my collection made me hesitant to buy the MPC kit, but I did see it on sale, and I decided to see what I could do to take a crack at making it a little bit more accurate. So what I plan to do is to actually drill out these caged areas here and add in some detailing, and I'm going to try to modify the landing pads a little bit to make them a little more accurate as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video then, and I certainly will make one when I am ready to assemble this kit here. So in the meantime, though, if you have any questions about this, feel free to contact me, and I will see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching.